Tired and bored of those stuttering, stupid MCs that don't know how to act in front of the girls? Bored of them being clueless and inconsiderate to the feelings those girls harbor for them? Well, look no further. Today in our list, we'll be talking about the top 10 romance anime where the main character is badass and ain't a pussy. So, before we begin, remember to subscribe if you haven't yet, and press that bell icon to stay updated of all the new content we're creating, and beware for the following spoilers. 10. Yosuga no Sora. What can be better than a horny teen that manages to get into the pants of all the girls around him with ease? I'll give you a hint, the answer is nothing. Although this anime has sex scenes and nudity, but at its core, it's more than that. It isn't like hentai with the meaningless sex and whatnot. Every character has his own arc and dilemma to go through before reaching the intimacy needed for those sexual scenes. 9. 11 Eyes. Transported to an unfamiliar world, cliché strikes again. Satsuki and Yuki find themselves in a world of red skies and black moon and hordes of monsters everywhere. Believing they are alone, they are at a loss of what to do and how they should move on from there. When the night ends though, they think they had a sort of weird dream until it starts again and 4 others join the mix. You have your typical swordswoman, the dead sister lookalike, the Human Torch, and of course, the psycho girl that becomes a cold-blooded killer when removing her glasses. Though there's a lot of cliches, but the anime still has potential to be realized as the company have to work together in order to discover what the hell is going on exactly, and what is this red sky world they're in. 8. Cross-Ange. True, this isn't a romance anime, but the character is hot, badass, and half-naked, so I can make an exception to the rule here, don't you think? In a world divided between magic users and normal humans, a princess is bombarded with the fact that she is a normal human with no magical aptitude whatsoever. Disowned by her family and sent to the army, this girl is raped, beat up, and tortured in an attempt to break her and put her in her place. What does she do? She rises up like a phoenix, reborn from the ashes, and learns to adapt to her new life, training in the Gundam assigned to her to fight the dragon beasts and protect the world from the interdimensional attacks. 7. Grisaria no Kajitsu. When you look at this anime and see the generic troupe of characters, you might get discouraged to watch it. That's why I'm here to say and implore you not to do this mistake. It's true, they're generic, cliched characters. You have the transfer student, the tsundere, the lowly, the maid, the kudere, and of course, the always horny and thirsty for a boyfriend girl type. However, what truly fleshes them out as characters is their story arcs and their pasts. They are all broken dolls, putting on a mask of being okay. As you discover with the MC their backstories and how fucked up their origins are, you start to empathize with the girls and like them to an extent even the girls you didn't like at first might end up being your favorite of the group. 6. White Album 2. Nothing better than music to help people from different ideologies and backgrounds communicate and learn to work together just like the gears of a clock. Haruki is a guitarist, putting his heart and soul into practicing a White Album until he hears an entrancing voice and the most soothing piano melody he ever witnessed. This is how it all starts. You see, Haruki is one of those guys that knows exactly what he wants and strives towards finding it, no matter the odds stacked up against him. He shows resolve, strength, and commitment to his cause, and that is exactly why he is on this list. 5. Kimi ga Nozumu Einin. Just when you think it's gonna be a bland drama school romance, disaster strikes and one of the friends enters a coma for 3 years, putting events into motion and slingshotting the plot 3 years into the future. As their friend wakes up again from his coma, drama comes into play, testing their friendship with each other and how long it will last with all the betrayals and lies looming above them. Kuzu no Honkai. Some say it's badass, some call it fucked up. Whatever it is, these couples don't care and are ready to do whatever it takes to satisfy their desire for unrequited love, even if it was with someone they didn't love. This anime has a lot of weird ideas, but also offers a great philosophical look at things and what happens when a person is ready to cross a line only to satisfy their desires. 3. Domestic Nakanojo. This is the attempt of the writers to create a badass alpha male with unrequited love for his teacher. However, what it ended up becoming was a melodramatic story and an annoying cast of characters to say the least. Sure, he can be seen by others as a badass character playing both girls at the same time. Oh, and did I mention they're sisters? And that they are his stepsisters? Cheating on them is one thing, but being caught and blaming her for being mad, that's heartless. 2. Onegai Teacher. Well, this guy sure got balls of steel on him to do what he does. First, he finds an alien girl in a spaceship not long after he discovers she will also be his teacher after he lost 3 years of school time because of an illness. He returns to school with hopes of completing his education, but instead, what he finds is love. The love of his teacher, once discovered by the principal, they do the only logical thing. If you thought it was breaking up, then you're dead wrong. What they did was get married, XD. The anime emphasizes a lot on romance, but not the ecchi type, though albeit there is some fan service here and there, but the main premise remains that of romance. 1. Parasite, the Maxim. Ever heard of the game Prototype? Well, watching this series gives the exact same vibes. It's lots of blood slicing and dicing gore to its utmost limit, and the most important, a nonchalant, badass MC. The parasites are an alien race that came to Earth for one simple reason: destroy and eradicate humans and control all of them. One thing led to the other, and the MC found his body being invaded by a parasite. What does he do? He isolates it from reaching his mind, of course, rather than panic and cry like a baby. He learns to use his newfound powers to destroy and beat other evil parasites. He even once walked into a storm of blades without being touched once, and without batting an eyelid. That's the definition of badass, if you ask me. And with that, we conclude our video. If you enjoyed this list, I want you to smash that thumbs up button. And if you haven't subscribed yet, be sure to subscribe and press that bell icon to keep you notified of all our new videos. Also, comment down below on the anime you like the most on this list, and if you're planning to watch any of them, and if you have any suggestions, place them in the comments as well. Until next time, see ya!